What's going on, people? So, knocking out my little shoe follow-up reviews or whatever you want to call them, performance-based running things and whatnot, right? So here's the thing, though. Disclaimer, like I always say in these are not going to be super technical. You're not going to get any kind of like scientific breakdown of things, nothing like that. I'm just going to give you my thoughts as they were while I was out there running around and, whatever is still in my head, which I did revisit all of these like a couple days ago, like Friday. So it's all still pretty fresh. But either way, if that's not good enough for you, and I understand that there's plenty of people on the internet talking about shoes, just go find one of them and there's a good chance they'll be better at it. Now, here's the thing, right? Like I said, this right here, the Hyperion Max 2 from Brooks, comes in at $180, right? If you're buying retail. Before I go any further, let me just throw this out there right now. The 3 should be coming out in the next like few months, something like that, which means the 2 should drop down a bit as far as sales and stuff goes. It'll still be a solid shoe, but you'll be able to save some money, right? So just throwing that out there. Maybe get your eyes on the colorways, and then maybe like hold off just a little bit. Just keep your eyes on what you do want, though. Either way, how did these work out for me? They worked out great, actually. This right here, it's going to be a shoe that's built for speed, but has some nice cushion in it too. So the way I see it is kind of like if you're going out for like a longer run, like longer than like, just a couple miles or something, but you also want to have some speed in there, right? This would be a good one because, you're going to be out there for a while, so you don't want like the fatigue to kick in from like, or the pain or whatever. You want to have some cushion down there, and these will offer that, right? I was a little skeptical, honestly, like at first, because walking around in them, the heel impact, like the heel strike, foot strike, whatever, it felt so stiff and sudden with each step. I was like, I don't know about this. But once I got out there and was actually like doing what these were designed to do, yeah, no complaints whatsoever. Got a nice geometry or whatever to like propel you through each step. They are plated, right? They have I thought say asics, the Brooks Speed Vault plate down in there. I'm not sure what material that is. It's not carbon or anything like that. Otherwise, they would definitely make a big deal out of it. But it works out pretty well, right? The upper is really nice and light, all that good stuff, right? So all in all, these are really cool. I wore these on a 5K through Busch Gardens, which it's a theme park around here, right? So, lots of ups and downs, twists and turns, because, they're made for just walking through, riding roller coasters or whatever. Ran the 5K, and at the time of that 5K, it was my best time on any of them, which was, I don't know, it was like close to 21 minutes, something like that, right? And actually won the first for the age group too, so that was cool. But either way, I say that just to say that all of those things, that weird terrain and just like everything about that, which sucked, these actually like held their own like easily. So I was kind of impressed by that, right? Now, as far as other things go, remember I said these are 180. Bring in something that's like similarly priced and similarly structured. So these are both from Asics actually. This is going to be the Glideride Max, right? It is also a plated shoe. I, again, don't remember the material in it. Kind of like the Kensei Max. It's not carbon, right? But you got these. These sit in at 170, right? So if you're looking for like a nice plated shoe, that's this very cushiony over here, like very cushiony. So that's a good choice for that if you're looking for something that's going to offer you some speed and some cushion or whatever. If your goes like too fast in those, they do get a little weird, so they're not really my favorite. But I do like these a lot. This is also 170 from Asics. It is the Magicspeed 4. So it's carbon plated, right? You can kind of see that down in there, right? These felt really good. First day out, I was pretty impressed with them. So it is like a good $10 cheaper to get these or the Gliderides over these. But personally, I'm kind of leaning towards these. Something about them, I don't know, I kind of like the look a little bit more. They just felt a little different, but a little better in some ways. But I would have to go back and really like do some kind of one-to-one comparison. But I didn't have any complaints about these. I'm just saying, if you look at two things that are similar, you often will say that one is better, right? Even if it's only by a little bit. But either way, so there's that. From me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm done talking about these, so now I'm going to move on and talk about the Glycerin Stealth Fit 21. That's what's next on the list, and then the Hyperion 2. So there's what's coming up. All right, later, people.